Before we start, I'm eating fucking candy, and I drink a lot of soda and smoke a lot of cigarettes. I don't want to hear shit about my fucking teeth. Okay? Alright. um, I'm blocked by a large sum of fucking people on Twitter, and that has never bothered me. I get blocked like maybe 2 to 4 people a day. It's just another fucking Tuesday for your old boy Baz. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that I really. This goes back to the whole sociopath thing I have. Um, Whenever people say something or whatever, I just kind of want to sink teeth into it, and I can't help it. I really fucking can't help it. It literally, it's like that scene of Finding Nemo whenever Bruce smells Dory's blood and his eyes just go black. It's literally like that. But I don't always do this to be a dick. I don't. That's the fucking truth. And today was one of those days. I followed Brad on Twitter, PewDiePie's old editor, and I was never really a PewDiePie editor fanboy or whatever. Like, I mean, I like Sive. I think Sive's pretty funny, but I never really give two shits about Brad. He's kind of like a bland fucking person. He's not really funny. He's kind of a dick. He's just like a really, like, you can't tell him anything kind of person, like one of those fucking people. He's like, I'm up here and you're like below my fucking level. You can't argue with me because I'm right about everything. And he's like one of those. I mean, take it, I am one of those people. And it's just funny to me whenever you encounter another one because it's like unstoppable force, immovable object, Now, he tweeted out saying, I mean, you can go on there and read the whole conversation. It's kind of funny. Maybe you'll take it a little bit different than how I took it. But he tweeted out saying, like, he wishes he could enjoy the little things. And I said, well, it should be easy considering you're famous or whatever, you're rich or successful, which is, it's the fucking truth. I mean, to me, I think it's very annoying and very stupid that you get these celebrities, even if they're demi celebrities or micro celebrities, they're still famous and they're still living on a better plane of existence than the rest of us, and they complain about the most trivial things, and it's really, really annoying. So I threw my comment at it, and he goes, like, what defines success? And I said, well, I mean, for one, you don't ever have to worry about where your next meal is going to come from because you're working a 9 to 5 job, 40 hours a week or whatever, struggling with bills, past dues, COVID, cutting off a lot of people's jobs. You're a fucking editor. You can like stream shit. You're already famous, so you can already piggyback off of your success you got from PewDiePie to do literally anything you want. You're gonna have a fan base because they know who you are because of Felix, and it is what it is. It's the fucking truth. And so I'm not trying to be mean when I'm saying this stuff to him. It's just, it is what it is. But our boy, he didn't like that too much. So he's like, how does this relate to the original tweet? And I'm just kind of like, I don't know if you're trying to be nice and not fight with me, or if you're just literally stupid or whatever. So I'm kind of like, all right, I'll play along. So we're going back and forth. I can't remember the entire conversation, unfortunately. He blocked me, so I can't even read it to you. But you're more than capable of looking it up yourself. I love red vines. These are my favorite candy. Sorry, I don't like talking with my mouth full, but I don't care right now. I don't know, man. Like, he asked me, would you go up to a depressed person, or he's like, you look like you'd be one of those people that would go up to a depressed person and be like, you just need to smile and quit being sad. And no, I wouldn't do that. Sorry. I wouldn't do that, but at the same time, I don't believe anybody who's like openly depressed is really depressed. It's just attention seeking. Because if you're sad and if you're really, really depressed, you're not going to really be telling anybody, for one. Like Robin Williams, for fucking sake. Like, he fucking killed himself. Nobody knew he was depressed. He was depressed. See, depressed people are normally the happy ones, the happy-go-lucky ones. The ones that are always smiling and like super friendly and you would never suspect anything. It's kind of like with suicide hotlines. See, people aren't going to like me saying this, but it is the fucking truth, and I don't really care if you get mad. I think suicide hotlines are one of the dumbest things ever funded. And I'm going to tell you why. If you're suicidal, you're not going to tell anybody you're suicidal. Anybody who's like, I'm going to kill myself or I could kill myself, you're literally just seeking attention. I always hated it when like fucking kids would cut themselves or whatever, like teenagers, and it's the most attention-seeking fucking thing I've ever seen. Fun fact: this stupid wrist tattoo right here. When me and my ex-girlfriend broke up like 10 years ago, I actually slit my wrist, and I did it in the non-attention-seeking way because attention-seeking is like this. I slit down the fucking center, and I had to go to the ER because I almost died. You can actually see the scar. If I had better lighting, I could show you. Or maybe I'll take a picture later or something. But I have it covered up with this tattoo, and I didn't even really think about it when I did it, and I laugh at it like every time I look at my tattoo. I hate my tattoo. It's so ugly, but it's so ugly it actually distracts you from the scar. And this is why I say things like this. Whenever there's a suicide hotline, all they're gonna do is fucking call the authorities, and they're gonna arrest you. Like, it's apparently illegal to kill yourself. They're going to put you in a psych ward or whatever and maybe experiment on drugs with you. It's not like anybody's going to believe you if you say otherwise because you're crazy at that point. I don't know. But it all comes down to attention seeking. And notice how I not derail, but like, you ever notice like how I jump from conversation to conversation? I like to hear myself talk. You probably already know that because I have a YouTube channel. But yeah, Brad fucking blocked my ass. I said, well, I have ASPD, so if I see somebody depressed, I'm just kind of not going to really be able to register it or whatever properly, which is true. People being happy too, like I've said before in the past, like if I see somebody like overly happy, I'm just kind of annoyed because I don't understand, like, the fuck are you smiling about, Like, I laugh all the time, but mine's like really, it's forced. It's like really fake, See, I could stop on a whim because it's not real. It's just how I normally do. Now, sometimes take it for what it is. I will laugh at things that I actually do generally find funny because, like, for the most part, my sense of humor has been dead. I don't really laugh at the things that you would find funny. I laugh at like morbid things. I can't help it. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm a little fucked up. We're all a little fucked up. We're all a little crazy. But no, I just, good old Brad couldn't take any kind of criticisms or whatever it was, and he decided to bail and prevent me from contacting, which is dumb because, like, I was done with the conversation at that point. I already, like, kind of did that thing where it's like one message response left, and he kicked it up again. But, I said I have ASPD, and he's like, oh, I'm quite aware you have ASPD. I'm like, yeah, it's in my bio. I'm pretty sure that's where you went and checked real quick. I don't know. My favorite thing about this entire conversation is he's like, well, this has just been a disaster or whatever. He fucking blocked me. Oh my god, it's so funny to me. I mean, maybe you guys probably roll your eyes or whatever, but the shit, it's so fucking funny. It's definitely my favorite person I've been blocked by. Now, if I can only get blocked by H3H3, I think I'd be happy at that point. I don't know. Keemstar seems to ignore me too. Probably for the best, because I'd hate to make that man cry. Anyways, thank you guys. I'm gonna eat my candy.